Okay, now we're going.
Okay, now
All
we're
right.
good.
Welcome everyone. Also, you need to update this. So, it looks like the top for McCook is going Cho'Gath, which is a pretty interesting pick considering that Cho'Gath in the meta is kind of ambiguous. He hasn't played very much in pro play. The ADC for Grand Island Northwest is going Jin, which is as of recently, been a pretty good pick. It's his crits and stuff are all very good. His roots as well. The support for McCook is going Xerath, which is a fairly good mage support. Their damage is fairly big. It's kind of annoying if I'm being honest. And then the mid laner for Northwest is going Ari, which is okay. It's a thing.
It's just okay.
It's not the best. It's not the worst either. Good charm, good damage.
I recommend skipping.
Spear would find your back.
And so they banned out Pike and Teemo. No wait, they banned out Aphelios and Pantheon on Grand Island Northwest side. And then right now they just banned Rakan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I guess it's my turn. Well, hi, I'm Beast in 1 through 2. I don't really know much about League. I played a little bit, but not much. So it looks like we got a Yumi pick for support for GINW with a Senna on the McCook side. I can't see. Oh, you're good. We got Vi. Is that how you say that? Or is it V? You got. We're gonna go off my lovely English of it's Vi. I'm guessing, as the GINW jungler. So it looks like GINW is switching it up a little bit with running Focath at ADC and Mizumi at jungle. So now they are picking up their runes and abilities to bring into the match.
We'll talk after this. Wait, no, that's Xerath. Where are we at? What? Did you freeze? No, it's just dumb.
It's just being dumb.
Yeah. Okay, they just loaded in. I think they're 3-minute time now. Yeah.
So now we gotta wait for the 3-minute delay. this helps so that we spectators can help the home team where everybody's at. So
And then, oh my god, I did it wrong.
It's alright. Just roll with it.
So the names are backwards.
Because,
Yeah.
because they're yeah. So, alright.
This is why I like.
Just talk, do your thing, just, hey, we did it wrong. Not a big deal.
some little difficulties, mishaps, but you know, it's fine. We're good.
Echo. Echo. That is what, mid Malzahar.
Get a fix up on who's playing who and what team is what.
Okay, so that's right. And then if I just like
Here's where they're at.
now,
I wouldn't honestly not even worry about changing any of this.
okay. So this is gonna be behind.
So once it is, we will close it.
Okay, so the timer is gonna be behind a good bit, like around a minute, and the names are backwards. The champs are on the right sides, but the names are themselves are backwards. So Wally W is playing Senna, etc. So just thinking about these picks right here, I'm seeing a fairly good composition from both teams, except I would say that Grand Island Northwest is a little heavy on AD because Yumi doesn't do much damage. So and we are going to be switching over to the actual game as we are now loading in. If you'll give it a second here. And then so we're now loading in. Let's see what Grand Island Northwest and McCook respectively do. Is Grand Island gonna go for an invade, or are they just gonna play it safe and chill out for a little while in their lanes? Looks like there isn't going to be an invade.
Just let go.
And I'm trying to pull that up, but it's being dumb, so.
I will, yeah. And then scoreboard. And then just put that down.
Frickin' heck.
Yeah, just leave it and I'll go.
Currently they're just leashing blue. Nothing's happening in any of the lanes, really. Just calm before the storm, waiting for some good gameplay. Spell shield on Malzahar is already gone. Looking like there's not much poke going on around on the game. Only ones that have hit level 2 so far are the junglers. However, Echo is looking slightly healthier than V. tiny bit of poke there on the Senna. However, they can just heal it back with their Q. Xerath is just chilling out, trying to hit some of his little lasers right there, and having a great time. Focus getting hit by a few. Nothing too major quite yet, though. A little bit of poke in mid. Exactly what you'd expect in this early of a game. Not much is going to happen. However, Mouse does have the level lead over Ari. If you'll give us a second here. Back down in bot lane. Xerath is slightly hurt, but Senna and Xerath are looking significantly better than Poke. However, those Yuumi heals might end up just completely negating poke anyways, so it's fine. Malzahar is getting that burn, and a good bit of poke on mid. Just looking at this wave up top, it is being pushed fairly easily by the Darius. Tiny bit of poke there, but not much from Ari. However, it looks like Senna is coming back to lane. Looks like they're just warding. However, it looks like B might be going in for a gank. They are sitting in that bush near mid lane. However, not much is happening. A little bit of poke. There was a gank in top. However, it was unsuccessful with the flash from Echo coming out. Or at least I believe a flash from Echo came out. And thanks to those Yuumi heals, Focap is managing to stay fairly healthy compared to the enemy team. However, that poke right there is a little damaging right there. However, Focap manages to dodge that. Currently, Echo is backing, probably to get that first item. As of now, Focat's health pot has been hit. Xerath did get rooted there. That could have resulted into a kill if they decided to commit to that. Darius just barely dodging that airborne. There is a level lead in top for McCook. There is also about a 400 gold lead in top. However, the Grand Island Northwest jungler is coming in. Cho'Gath isn't knocked up airborne. Both flashes dedicated by V and Cho'Gath, but Cho'Gath does get away.
Would you think a flash would be useful in that situation of getting the kill?
No, I don't think so. I think in that situation, it wouldn't have done much, considering that if you didn't get them on that first engage, Cho'Gath is very tanky. It wouldn't have mattered much at all to flash, and you could have just saved resources and just kept going.
Yeah, I kept it for a little later in the game. Because we know, flash.
Oh, they're
takes
going
a
in again.
long time.
However, they do get airborne by the Cho'Gath. Nothing happens. It looks like V is staying in lane for a good while, missing out on some of that farm. Xerath does get rooted though. Senna just grabbing those nice stacks right there, although I did see almost 300 damage from a Senna, which is kind of scary at this stage in the game. You know, Senna's not busted, just normal things. However, the CS lead for Grand Island in ADC role is quite significant here. Just barely hits that root, almost out of the range, but Xerath somehow misses his poke. Right now levels are even in mid lane. However, Ari does have more mana, which gives them a good advantage. They're also a higher health, which means that if the jungle were to come in, they would win. However, Malzahar does ult for literally no reason. All it does is give a little bit of poke. There is no follow-up there. It's very much a team-based ult. If your team isn't there, there's not much you can do. Currently, both junglers are chilling out in the bot side of the map. However, the first dragon has already been taken by Echo, so there's not much reason to just stay there. They're mostly just farming blue. Looks like V might be looking for a gank or trying to back, but Echo is just moving on up to his topside jungle. However, in bot lane, it does look like they are holding him off of CS fairly well. V is now moving up to the top side of their jungle. Echo might be looking to help something here. There is a Rift Herald up in... There is a Rift Herald up fairly soon, within a minute. Little bit of poke there. It's fairly even in mid. Having a good time. Focath gets hit by that root, but there is no follow-up. No stacks for Senna. However, V is looking in on mid lane, and Echo is trying to do Rift Herald. They might get the kill here, but there is a spell shield, so there is going to be no immune. There is going to be a spell shield, except that is first blood anyways from Ahri. Even though Ahri missed the charm, it was still a fairly secure kill because they still had that what'd you call it? The dash, and it came up fairly quickly, so they were pretty safe to get the kill there. However, Echo might be moving in on Ahri. Nope, just clearing wave. It does look like Grand Island Northwest is slightly at a gold deficit here. However, even though they did get first blood, but it's not too large, they can still come back from this. It looks like most of the gold is just from CS differences, as you can see by the nearly 15 or 20 CS lead from Echo. However, Senna still has a heal pot and all 3 biscuits, which is very good for them as they have more survivability in lane. Darius does have the Iron Spike Whip, but Cho'Gath has that Bramble Vest, just chilling out. Darius is probably going to end up going Gore Drinker, considering just how good it is in the meta, even though there was those recent nerfs. Red Wave is getting pushed up a good bit. Grabbing this blue control ward over here. Senna and Xerath currently returning to lane. Echo going back to farming, having a good time. However, it is worrying that Senna has all their pots and stuff left. It must be kind of frustrating for them. Only ward up is in top. However, that Rift Herald still is up in lane. However, Focath has fancy feet. He's dodging everything. Dodging the stun, preventing a kill. However, in this case, I would just start walking backwards, as he might get ulted, like he did there. However, it looks like Xerath probably missed all of that, comparing the maps. However, V ult does come out and does secure a kill.
I think Jin's ult was also out at that time.
Yes, it was.
So 2 ults on 1 person.
Yep. Ahri did not have ult there. They are just to death. There's nothing they can do there. The burn would have gotten them even if they didn't do an ability there. So it was a kill for a kill in that situation. Not much you can do about that.
Looks like blue team got Rift Herald.
Yep, and then this is just tower here. Oh, no, I forgot that it doesn't take 3 plates, it takes 2. Okay.
Well,
on this next wave or so, it'll probably be that. But the red team does get the dragon. So
kind of a trade. They
Yep.
had Rift, we got Dragon, so.
Yep, drag is now even. However, there is still a gold deficit for Grand Island, which is not the most fun. However, I do think tower gets taken here. No, there's not enough minions there. Just depends on where the wave is, which is it's not pushed up, but they did get a lot of plate gold there, and that's probably where most of that deficit is coming from, to be honest. Nice route from Jin. Dodged all the stuff there. Ult ult from Yumi. They're just gonna try and take all that. However, Senna does heal all of it, or most of it. A little bit of poke coming in from Malzahar, it looks like. Minion, the little void minions doing work. However, Red Wave is pretty consistently pushed up, and that is just straight up the kill. And Focath is dead here, most likely. Yes.
Yeah. And Yumi might be dead here.
I believe Yumi is as well.
She's
Yeah.
not really
Yeah, Yumi's dead. That ult's
Yeah.
gonna get him.
Yep.
Yeah. So up top, Darius is getting somewhat held off of CS. However, he is doing all right. However, there is almost a 2k gold deficit for Grand Island. It is even in kills and even in drags. It's winnable. It's winnable for Grand Island, but it'll be difficult. However, this might be a kill here for Cho'Gath. No. That flash was smart. However, if he does go back in, it is a kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
And then Ari flashed away. They're safe. However, if they do go back in, they are dead.
Yes. This would be.
I feel like they're gonna try and tower dive and just
Yep.
get a Q off and kill him.
Or that tower will go bye-bye with the next minion wave if he stays there.
Top lane does get that. Top lane does get that plating gold, and now they are ahead in. They are now ahead in kills for McCook, and also.
Gold too.
Yep, they're also
That's
ahead
just-
by like 3k gold.
So.
And looking at it, it's about even in vision, but Xerath is slightly ahead, as he already has a Spell Thief's proc. However, this Echo is going to be a large problem later on, as well as the Cho'Gath, because he got 2 kills and assist early on, which means he's going to be doing a lot of damage in the late game. This Cho'Gath, as well as he's going to be very, very tanky and very hard to take down in team fights. He's also going to be getting those executes fairly easily.
And mid tower just fell. As
V is in mid.
with our
No fights going in, but honestly, V could have come down for the Rift Herald or something.
Yeah.
That would have. I feel like
Would have helped even out.
I feel like prioritizing that dragon over a Rift Herald was
Yeah.
not the smartest choice. A little bit of poke down on the nightmare though. However, it does look like Cho'Gath is being pushed in by his wave. Not doing too bad. However, I think that up in top there is a fight going on for very close. However, nope. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. That Cho'Gath ult is being a problem. And Focath is going to get the kill most likely. Yeah. He might actually get 2 here if he plays it well. But Senna is annoying. And frankly, I do not like them. This is fine.
I think yeah.
Yeah, he gets the kill.
Yep.
No, but Yumi gets the double kill.
Yeah.
And there's also and the gank onto Ari as well. The gank for Ari also works. Oh, except
It's back. I don't.
Mizumi is going to try to take this 1v1. They are not going to win it though because
Yeah.
Echo is
don't-
majorly fed. This is going to end up being a double kill
Ooh, that was.
for Echo. Ari should not have come back in.
I think.
And
they
tower
should've
for
hit
top is
back.
gone.
Yeah.
They are
So-
now ahead 4k gold and up a kill.
Would you say that was a good a trade?
No, well, it was technically a trade as it was 2 for 1, but it was in terms of how good was the trade, it was just plain really, really bad. Ari should not have gone back in there, especially when Echo has a dash and big damage, and your jungler is trying to go back in. Just don't go back in. Let your jungler die. You don't need to be the hero. There's no point in being the hero.
You have a lane. The jungler has free roam. So.
Yeah. If your jungler dies, it's gonna suck, but at least you're still alive and you're not giving them 300 extra gold.
And it looked like it was a free Rift Herald for blue team for McCook. So.
Yep. Senna and Xerath are also roaming up top, which means there's probably going to be a fight here, and Darius is probably going to get kited out by Senna because he is going against a ranged, which is just normal because ranged characters are bullied. However, Focath is getting the scuttle, which is easy enough. He is doing a good bit of damage on his 4th shot, though. If he just optimizes that, he has a Gale Force. He can definitely get a few kills here and start carrying the game, but it's going to be difficult. I think that if earlier in that double kill it went to Jin instead of Yumi, it would have been very good. However, there is a 3-on-3 team fight here, but you know, it's with the Echo, who's 4-0, which means they're probably not going to win it. This Cho'Gath is also with 2-0, which means he's going to be very, very tanky, as you can just see there. However, V might die. Oh, he walks into the stun. However, he does get away with it somehow. Echo, they are going for Dragon, and they're trying to steal, but it's not going to work. Also, this
They might. Oh, they did.
Oh, they did steal. Yumi ult was enough. However, it looks like this is a lost fight, as there's no way, as the Darius is getting chased down and they just die here. And then, oh wait, Yumi came down to try and help the Darius, but just died. And that is an ace from blue team. They are now up almost 7,000 gold and up 6 kills. And however, thanks to that Yumi ult and the drag steal, Grand Island is up in drags. It looks like, although Echo is fairly low, if he keeps pushing wave, there's not much they can really do about it, especially with Senna there.
I think Cho'Gath is getting built more to where he can just tank tower and not care anymore.
Yeah, and I think this tower might be gone, but no, they still have a good bit of time. But Nizumi, the V, is attempting to fight the Cho'Gath, but that's just not a winning 1v1. Krugs do reset. Senna is walking up to ward, I'm assuming.
Right now, Grand Island is losing in towers as well, so see if they can somehow catch up in that.
I think right now the play would be to split push in bot lane, because you're constantly seeing, hey, there's no one bot lane. There's no one bot lane. Budo's reset. I mean, Red Rose resets. There's no one in bot lane. They're constantly roaming. Push bot lane. Get that tower. Get that gold. Do what you need to. It looks like the Echo is farming up a bit, having a good time. I think
they might be going for mid push here.
Yeah, right now they're currently A-ramming. I think it's just like, you don't need to stay where they are. Keep one or two people there just to hold them off from your tower, and then have your big damage dealers go down bot, go up top, do whatever, go split push, get those towers, minimize their lead, bring it back, you know. Oops, that's fine. Little bit of poke. You see, it looks like they are gonna try and if they kept walking down to the center, they might have been able to help, but they're just getting scuttled. Might have been able to get a pick there. This is where using that vision that you have is very important, especially from the Yumi, because you should have River warded up all the time. You should have at least your jungle in this situation, since you're losing. You should have some of your lanes warded up. It's a team effort. So you should have a lot of the map warded, so you should know who's where, what's going on. But you can kind of see from both teams that the vision isn't especially good here, so I don't exactly blame them, except Cho'Gath is just tanking everything.
He does not care.
They commit an ult onto the Cho'Gath and they still don't win the fight.
Yeah.
He's still alive. Midnight Tiger is dead though. It was a 1v1, 1-for-1 with the tower on blue side, which is not good. Now McCook is split pushing bot lane, and they are not doing anything about it at the moment. We'll see if Grand Island can take this back. Darius did teleport down, however. The turret is gone. He's not going to win a fight against 2-2-4 Senna and a 5-0 Echo. It's just not going to happen. However, he is dead here. You just need to be wary of that. This V might be trying to go in. If they do, they're just dead. If they do get an inhib, they're gonna back off, recall, get some good items, have some fun. You know, the only place that has a CS lead is AD carry, which means that there's going to be a fairly high amount of gold difference here. In general, it looks like Folcath is trying to minimize this with getting jungle camps and stuff, but that is somewhat sabotaging his laner. Blue team is setting up for drag here, and they will most likely get it as no one is there to contest it. I'm surprised that this mid lane turret hasn't gone down yet, but it looks like Grand Island has been doing a pretty good job of keeping it pushed up somewhat. It looks like Grand Island strategy here is just kind of to oh, Ari might be dead. Nope, had to commit a flash though. It looks like their strategy is kind of just to ARM and have a good time. However, blue team is setting up for Dragon. They're gonna most likely get gate kept out of this. There's not much they can do against the towering pile of meat called Cho'Gath. So
He is a big boy.
he is a big boy. He's gonna get even bigger at some point, and they are taking Drag. Just letting him have it. I think this might be partly because they don't have vision on Drag actually. And Miles does give V. However, that poke right there is gonna be very close for Ari, but they are safe.
There's a
Except they are
flash.
not.
Oh.
That Senna ult does get them if Senna gets any closer. Oh, Echo did end up getting Darius. Except with that Gale Force, Folcath does end up getting the Senna, who has little to no mobility.
I think this mid tower falls.
Yeah, it's gone. And honestly, the Cho'Gath is in base, and there's not much they can do about it. As you can see here, their strongest member at the moment is just shooting at him. Is doing nothing.
Yeah.
He has at least 4,000 health right now. They're not going to be doing any damage to this strong lad. Both Nexus towers are gone. Unless they pull off some crazy comeback, it's not very winnable. They need to split push their lanes. They need to try and get picks. With a V on your team, it is very easy to get picks if someone is out of position. Like right now, they're destroying your control ward. You know Senna's in mid lane. Why are you in bot lane? You don't see anyone else there. You have another ward there. You've seen twice that Senna is free. So you all need to rotate over, grab that Senna. Go over, it should be a free kill. Like, even right now, Folcath could get that. Except, no, there's Cho'Gath there, so they can't get that.
Yeah.
See, you need to prioritize getting picks here, or else you're just gone. And so, as soon as you see someone alone in a lane and doing whatever, you need to go for that. However, Folcath is doing about 1,000 damage.
Which is only need 4 of those shots to kill Cho'Gath.
Yeah, except
It's every 4 bullets.
yeah, it's every 4
So.
bullets, so you need 16 shots. Ish. However, it looks like they are attempting a Baron on blue side, and Folcath is recalling, so that's most of their steal potential gone. Yep, they're going for the Baron, just starting it. They're going to be plenty tanky enough and have more than enough damage to try it. And with those Senna heals, they're going to come out very healthy. There's literally no need for them to recall.
That's a free Baron there, so.
Yep. With that Baron buff, they're probably going to try and push to end.
Cho'Gath is bigger and more.
V currently is farming in their jungle, and if that were warded, it is warded actually. It would not be a very good time. In fact, Senna is coming down with the Xerath. They're dead.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Stuck. Yep, that was a lot of root and a lot of damage that just happened there.
There's nothing they could do there, really.
Yeah.
I think your best bet was as soon as you saw a Baron, think, okay, they have Senna. They all have a lot of damage, or they're all very tanky. Soon as you see Baron, recall.
Yeah.
They're probably pushing for end. There's gonna be a team there. Recall, go, because
And right now, Grand Island Northwest is down about 12,000 gold.
Yep.
12 kills.
And 12 kills. Yep. And honestly, Cho'Gath is.
Honestly, I think Cho'Gath could probably one-shot it.
Cho'Gath could probably stand under Fountain for a second or two and get a kill. However, this does look like game.
Yep. I think.
Yeah, this is game.
GIN will lose this match.
Grand Island does lose this match. Well played by them. That's the match, folks.